Do you have a book in the drawer? Do you have a book that you've started, or more than one, that you've started and that you haven't finished?
Yeah, early on, I mean, I started out writing short stories, and I spent 15 years of my life writing short stories because I loved short stories. Eudora Welty and Truman Capote and Flannery O'Connor and Raymond Carver. That's what I thought I would be. I'd be a lawyer during the day, and I'd write short stories. But then I was eager to try other types of storytelling, and I went into scripts, writing for film and television. And then from there, I went to novels. Now, Absolute Power is my first finished novel. It's the first thing really I ever sold. But there'd been a lot of novels in progress that I never completed up to that point. And I think every writer, if they're telling the truth, will tell that same story. It's an apprenticeship. You never master this. You just try to get better by writing story after story after story. And I think the biggest thing for me is not to necessarily write about what you know a lot about, but write about something you'd like to know a lot about. And that passion will sort of drive the story to another level and help it rise above sort of the slush piles that abound on every editor's desk.
So you do have a couple things stashed away that you haven't finished.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, and I probably never will, because at some point I think the writers have to find their own voice, certainly. So what you tend to do is, early on, you try to emulate writers you really love reading. So I went through my John Irving phase until I realized I couldn't be John Irving, and my Garrison Keillor phase until I realized I couldn't be that, and Ann Tyler and others. And I finally got to the point where, you know what, you have to write what you want to write and write it in your own style and your own voice, keeping in mind that you love their work and what they did and how they did it helped inspire you to do what you want to do, but you have to form your own identity.